Hello again, my friends. Kind of sad today. You see my old trusty Edirol R09, which is a great MP3 and wave recorder. I use that a lot for my demos, for my field recordings. You know, it's a great little tool. Today trying to record something with an external microphone like this lavalier, which I was using a lot over the years. I found out one of the channels is effectively not working. Now you can see we have signal over there. That's from the internal microphones, which both of them are working great, no problems with that. But as soon as I'm getting one of this lavalier in, one of the channel it's getting blocked. You see this one is blocked, the left one, and doesn't matter the volume, doesn't matter the settings, mono or stereo. In stereo, by the way, both of them are blocked. In stereo, one of the channel it's open, let's call it. You see the peak it's up there. If I'm lowering the signal, the peak disappears when I am in zero. You see? As soon as I have one number up, first I suspected the microphone, of course, and I said, okay, it's short or something, but no, the microphone is good. We can measure that simply with an ohm meter, and we should have around 1 kilo ohm, ground and tip or hot 1.210 something kilo ohms. This is perfect. By the way, I have another electrode here, Hama, which is also working great. So, and there we are, 1.24, you see? So the microphone is good. Now, what's funny, if I'm using one of these headphones instead of microphone, you see the dynamic headphones, they can be used like microphones too. And look there, I got signal from a dynamic microphone, but testing, but of course the other channel it's still blocked. What's wrong? I have my adapter here and I have a dynamic microphone, look there. So it's working great, you see? But the other channel it's blocked. I know for electric microphones to have a working condition, they need power. I have a open connector, black, it's ground, and these are hot, of course. We should have around 1.5 volts or anyway some kind of voltage. Nothing, but we have here in the menu possibility to stop the input power. The input will be for dynamic microphone plug-in power on. Okay, so now we have a, let's check now for voltages. I have the same problem there, locked, but what about input voltages? Let's see. Okay, now we have voltages on one channel, but the other one it's blocked. Okay, of course the internal microphones are working great. Testing. An open connection, we have voltage. We still have power there, 1.7 volt. Let's change everything. Yes, what can be? Okay, so as long as we have power, that means testing. Okay, it's working. One of the channels is working. As long as we have power, that means a capacitor of some sort. But the input is in short, or it's very possible that the input power goes to the amplifier. Okay. We have signal to one channel, you see? Hey. High gain, we are on stereo. Let's put it on mono. Hey, mono, both of them are blocked. But on stereo, we have signal to one of the channels. Why? Because these have a separate rings for left or right. What about this guy? You see, on mono, nothing happens. Yes, testing. But I can use another ring. So it's looking very clear. One of the channel, it's locked, it's blocked. Why and how? So here we have left, here we have the right microphone input. Obviously, we found that here we have 1.7 volts already. It should be the same situation here. Of course, these inputs should be separated by a kind of resistor, 10 kilo ohms or something, because if we tie them together, we don't have the stereophonic effect anymore, of course. And then we have a capacitor. The internal microphones are working, as we can see here, very clear. So that means they follow a different path. What I suspect, one of these input capacitor is shorted, or a capacitor in the air. Somehow, I'm thinking that the voltage from here goes to the input of the preamps. Probably one of these capacitor is shorted. I wonder how to open this. I never did that. It was necessary. It was working so great. We got the screws here. Get this out. Okay, so this one went out. So it's looking like the back panel. It's stuck here with double tape or something. So we need to take this out. Nice and easy. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. So we have to take, oh yeah, here is the double tape up there. The back panel goes out and we have another screw right here, tape or something. So we need to take this out. And the front panel goes out. Here we have the mighty microphones. Simply by removing it. And there we have the microphones. Can we take them out? Yes, of course. And I can see capacitors there. Let me measure those guys. Lots of little transistors. So this is ground at the top of the things. And right, of course. Okay, we have a kind of BIOS battery here, which obviously it's gone. So that's why this little guy can't remember date. Okay guys, so what I found, here I have the input to capacitors here, C34 and C25, these two guys. Then this one from the capacitor is going to a resistor here, you see, that's the resistor. And from the resistor it's going to these big capacitors. Okay, and eventually from this side of the capacitor it's going to one of these tiny transistors. Is this guy here. What I found, now I am on diode mode, what I found simply measuring this transistor, the particular one which comes with this input. Here I have a 0.1188 dropping. If I'm getting to the neighbor, which it's obviously for the other channel, look there, 0.5155. And then I took all these guys because these two are connected to these two capacitors and to the internal microphones, and the other two are connected to the external capacitors, and the other two probably to the line input. Alright, so what I found here on this junction, I have a 0.111 and all the other guys are 0.51. So this is a very clear transistor problem. Now the thing is that you see all these guys are in the same league. MS, or let me see if I'm turning around, is it yeah, it's MS or SW, but no, it's MS transistor. Okay, let me try to find the internet. What kind of transistors do we have there? Okay guys, so what I'm gonna try to do is to remove that transistor for now, because I can tell you really I don't need any stereo input there, so it will be absolutely fine if I have a mono clear input. That's all I need for now. I'm not sure what kind of transistor is that one, and yeah, that's the one. And tell you the truth, the things are so tiny here that it's absolutely scary about doing any other mambo jumbo. I couldn't find anything related to MS. In fact, there are plenty of information, but nothing. Let me go like that, because I have all those. And that's beautiful. And now, as long as I'm here, let me measure this guy again. That's a very good idea. You see something? These guys are absolutely. Let me take one of these out from here. Try to identify the transistor tester. Perfect. So that's the bad guy. Of course, the other one is that we had a very clear short here in between these two tiny legs. No, it's fine. What? So it's looking like they are okay? Yeah, something wrong, something absolutely different wrong there. It's not exactly the transistor. Between this and ground, we should have 1.92, but not here. Obviously it's something else. Okay, so my transistors are good. Yep, good, perfect. No, God's sake, the transistors are fine. So there is something else over there. What it can be? You know something? I'm gonna take this one also, the neighbor one. Perfect. So we got 3 transistors here. Let me check this one too. Good. Good. And good. All of them are perfect. I found the problem. It's this little circuit down here. This is an AAC321, and for now I got nothing better to do than to put back all the transistors and look for that circuit. Yes, we are good for now. Let's see what's wrong with this battery stuff. Okay, what we got here? .3 volts. Well, I'm afraid I don't have anything like that, but that can just stay like that, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's put it back in the case. Of course, we have no clock there. It seems these are the internal microphones. And let's see about these guys. Exactly the same story. But I can do a trick here. I can use a stereo, you see? And this one will give me one channel at least. I don't need anything more, so I have to replace this connector with a... Now if I'm using the adapter, now I can use one of the channels until I'm finding the right circuit. You see, now it's working. I have one channel there on the microphone. Our stereo codec of integrated class D speakers, earpiece, driver directly, TLV 320 AAC3. Alright, so what we got here? Stereo audio with, okay, stereo 48. Okay, so this is a very clear, yeah, this can be found. Well, people, this is very clear. Nothing to do for now, but wait to order one of these circuits, and probably I will replace it as soon as I have it on my hand. In the meantime, okay, I'm recording right now, and this will be the, you know, the end of the recording. That's with the internal microphones. What about my lavalier microphone? Connected now. Okay, here I have the lavalier microphone at the end of the things. You see, one of the channel is blocked, but the other one on mono, of course, it will be useful. I can use that. For now, I'm kind of sad, but that's it. At least I can use it somehow. In fact, I need a mono channel if we take it out the way for proximity recording of the voices. Like always, I hope this is useful. Thanks to my sponsors. Thanks Radu G from Belgium, Vlad Kaya from Ampere Records, and Chuck Kirchner from States. Of course, I'm wishing you all, of course, who's celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys, and all the others, you know, just enjoy the fun, enjoy the celebration. We are humans, no? Sorry for not posting too many videos in the last time. I was busy with some other project. I'll be much more, how can I say, present here on the channel. In the meantime, if you subscribe, you'll help me a lot. Push the like button, don't forget that. I'm waiting your comments, of course. And the most important thing, don't forget, have fun. See you. Bye bye.